Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Roberto Lee, founder and CEO of Avenue Securities. Roberto, welcome to Trade Talks and talk to us about Avenue. You were the first broker-dealer established in the United States to serve Brazilian investors. How did you decide to go in that direction?
Well, hi, Jill. Well, generally speaking, people still know very little about Brazil. Right? Brazil has a vast landmass, a population of more than 220 million citizens, and is one of the top 10 economies of the world. But in proportion to our size, our capital market is very, very small and also very, very closed. So this combination, coupled with a low interest rate moment, generates a tremendous challenging when allocating investment portfolios for all retail investors. We simply don't have enough financial assets to accommodate that kind of liquidity that we have in Brazil. So having that in mind, the creation of an infrastructure capable of connecting Brazilians to the international markets becomes not only obvious, but also necessary. And that's what we do here at Avenue. We give access to the American financial system to millions of Brazilians investors who are seeking for a better allocation in this super globalized world.
And let's talk about why you're here today. Can you share your news and what's next for the company?
Yeah, sure. So we've been in operation for 2 years now, and we've been experiencing a hyper growth since our launch. Right now, Avenue is the largest broker dealer in terms of Brazilian customers here in the US, like by far. And we're currently growing in a decent pace of 10% a month, maybe more, sometimes more. So to help us on this hyper growth moment, we're super happy to announce that Softbank will be joining us as our strategic investor and a member of our board. We believe that they will support us not only with their financial robustness, but mainly with their credibility and knowledge. So we are also on the verge of launching new investment alternatives to our clients, like mutual funds, bonds, and options, as well as our new banking division, which will we will provide to our clients checking accounts so they can leverage and start their international financial lives.
And you've also recently partnered with Nasdaq for real-time market data. Can you speak about that decision?
Yes, sure. Well, since the beginning, it was clear to us that we should build strong relationships with robust companies like Nasdaq, and count on reliable information in this market is invaluable to our clients, right? And when the subject is market data, I think Nasdaq stands on the top. Also, for us, Nasdaq is a symbol of technology innovation and financial inclusion for literally millions of investors from all over the world.
In addition to the individual investor, do you have another type of customer who uses Avenue services?
Yes, we do. In Brazil, around 80% of investments are executed by independent financial advisors. Most of these professionals do not count on an infrastructure capable of connecting them or their customers to the international markets. So we recently launched the B2B division. So IFAs can introduce their customers to the stock market here in the US. We do believe that this service will dramatically change the way investors manage their portfolios and will trigger a new era of growth for the financial advisor network.
All right, Roberto, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.